Tonight, our exclusive investigation into last summer's deadly police chase reveals the officer leading that pursuit had been involved in a previous fatal chase.
And he has multiple crashes on his record. Local 12's James Pilcher spent nearly 2 months getting those records from Cincinnati Police. He joins us live now from the site of that fatal crash in Newport with what you have discovered. James, tell us.
Thanks, Paula. So last August, then Sergeant Timothy Lanter started a chase of a dangerous suspect on the west side of Cincinnati. 7 minutes later, it ended here with 2 people dead, 2 more seriously injured, and a lot of questions about the officer who led that chase.
Timothy Lanter joined the Cincinnati Police Department in 2006. According to his personnel and discipline files, Lanter has been involved in at least 10 crashes or other driving incidents on duty. That's not counting last year's chase. His 2018 annual review noted he had 3 crashes within just 1 year while on duty. One of those resulted in a written reprimand. Lanter received a meet standard rating overall, but he appealed that through union rules. The appeal resulted in a rating of exceed standards. I obtained Lanter's files through 3 separate open records requests.
8106, he just crashed.
The other fatal crash came in March 2011. Lanter was chasing Mark Girth because he was driving what was reported to be an SUV stolen in northern Kentucky. Attempting to get away from Lanter, Girth ran a red light and crashed into a taxicab. The driver, Mohammed Sidi, and his blind passenger, Tanya Hairston, were both killed. Lanter was not disciplined for his driving in that incident, with the internal investigators saying he followed procedure. A separate federal lawsuit against the department was dismissed. That wasn't the case in the most recent chase, however.
8310 got a vehicle refusing to stop.
The department reprimanded Lanter for his role in the August 2020 pursuit that killed Ray and Gail Label. Investigators cited several policy violations during the 7-minute chase through crowded downtown streets in Cincinnati, Covington, and Newport. Yet Lanter refused to sign it as allowed by union rules and was not punished further. Lanter passed the sergeant's exam in 2015 and was promoted. In just the past year, he passed the lieutenant's exam and was promoted again. His continued promotions anger Angela Label Andrus, the daughter of the couple killed in the crash.
It's ridiculous. It feels like a good old boys club.
Angela says her parents never met a stranger, and she's still dealing with their deaths.
We did everything together.
What was it like to lose them like that?
It was crushing. It nearly killed me, literally.
Her lawyer is veteran civil rights attorney Al Gerhardstein. He says the written reprimand against Lanter didn't go far enough.
The city is simply too laid back about holding officers accountable when they're using what is essentially a deadly weapon, their own vehicle.
He just crashed.
Lanter and the other officers involved in last summer's chase declined comment through police union lawyers and leaders. Cincinnati Police Union President Dan Hills also declined to discuss this particular case. He says high-speed chases are a difficult part of the job, but also necessary to stop criminals.
If you let somebody go and they turn around, and if they turn around and assault somebody, kill somebody, and you just throw up your hands and let them go, we're going to hear about that too.
I emailed a list of questions about the chase to CPD officials. One of the questions? What is the response of CPD in the city to those who say the reprimand to Sergeant Timothy Lanter was not enough, given the gravity of the results? Chief Elliot Isaac and others declined to go on camera or to comment, citing the ongoing lawsuit.
Now that lawsuit states that there have been 150 high-speed chases by Cincinnati police that have resulted in crashes just since 2011. That's about 20% of the total. In its defense, the city says that the officers were acting as deputized federal agents. They've also tried to get the case moved to federal court, which has a different legal standard for dealing with the conduct of officers while on duty. Live in Newport, James Pilcher, Local 12 News.
This has always been such a controversial issue, James. I appreciate all your digging into this report. If you want to read the entire lawsuit, we posted that. Plus, you can see part 1 of our investigation into what went wrong in the chase itself and the violations that occurred on our website, local12.com.